The Voice Season 26 Episode 17 Recap. It's Michael Buble's toughest choice, yet as playoffs heat up, this is it. The final night of the playoffs for The Voice Season 26. With 3 coaches already selecting their 2 champions, it all comes down to rookie coach Michael Buble selecting 2 from his extraordinary 5 artists. To help mentor his team, Buble invites country megastar Carly Pearce to the studio, where she is about to light up the room. While Carly Pearce was more of a presence than a mentor, especially compared to someone like MGK, this episode is all about the richness Michael Buble brings as a coach. He is more than just a superstar collecting a paycheck while watching some exceptional performers shine. He is a fan. He is giddy. He is the reason why The Voice continues to be refreshing. Now, do we envy his position, having to cut down his team? With this quintet, not a chance. Team Buble shows age means nothing before the artists arrive. It's important to learn a bit about our mentor's backstory. Like Michael Buble, Carly Pearce bonds over getting her start at around the same age as him. With their connection present, they're optimistic she will have a connection to Team Buble as well. Before she even steps into the room, Buble boosts up the appeal of 17-year-old Shy. He says that Shy is a superstar, and she doesn't even know it. In a way, it's been part of her journey on The Voice. She says she didn't think she would make it this far. Humility gets you far, but now it's important for Shy to match it with her confidence. Hopefully, Pearce telling her that she has a recognizable voice in the same vein as Adele or Tracy Chapman will give her that boost. She takes on Story of My Life by One Direction in hopes of using the track to tell her story. She vocally soars, proving that with this performance alone, she could succeed in the next round. Following the performance, The Voice does leave a tribute of silence for Liam Payne. As Michael Buble puts it, it's Joaquin the Dream. Having just stolen him from Reba McEntire, Michael Buble is excited by the 14-year-old Joaquin Fortson. Hoping to tap into the church upbringing connection between himself and his mentor, Pearce gets giddy like she's seeing a new puppy for the first time. Straying away from his typical Christian music for his playoff performance, Fortson shoots big with Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror. He brings an ease and swagger he lacked in previous performances. He truly has matured as an artist since he began this journey. This was easily his strongest performance this season. Sloan Simon's journey on The Voice has featured it all. She's been stolen. She's been saved. And now she's in the playoffs, hoping to earn one of the 2 coveted spots in the live rounds. Simon has mainstream appeal as an artist, which is why her coach selects one of the music industry's biggest rising stars, Chappelle Roan, for her performance. Her emotional performance is driven by the health of her father, who she reveals passed away mere days earlier. Singing Good Luck, Babe, Simon has a purity in her voice that fits the track exceptionally well. She reimagines the song in a manner that proves that she can fit in the industry right now. While she may not have a booming voice like her fellow competitors, Simon's originality as an artist is something that others on her team lack. The Voice Season 26, Episode 17 brought an electrifying mix of passion, nerves, and pure vocal talent as the playoffs continued. With the competition intensifying, coaches Kelly Clarkson, Niall Horan, Gwen Stefani, and John Legend watched their teams battle it out for a chance to move forward. But the biggest surprise of the night. Special advisor Michael Buble found himself in one of the toughest situations yet, torn between 2 standout performances that showcased raw emotion and technical brilliance. The night kicked off with Team Kelly, who, as always, brought her unique blend of warmth and toughness to coaching. Each artist gave a performance that spoke to their growth under her guidance. Kelly's coaching style emphasizes vulnerability and storytelling, and this season has proven that her strategy works. The first performance of the night, a soulful rendition of Adele's Someone Like You by a rising star on her team, set the emotional tone for the evening. The artist's voice cracked with emotion in just the right places, leaving the audience teary-eyed and judges on their feet. The powerful delivery showed how much these contestants have grown since the beginning, and it was clear that Kelly was proud of the transformation. Next up was Team Gwen. Known for her eclectic and genre-defying selections, Gwen's team showcased versatility in their performances. One contestant gave a powerful performance of I Will Survive, turning the disco classic into a modern anthem that had the crowd roaring. Gwen's coaching style was apparent in the unique arrangement of the song, encouraging her team to take risks and push their artistic boundaries. Another standout performance came from a soulful ballad that Gwen had selected to show off the artist's range. With its big notes and emotional depth, it brought another wave of emotion across the stage. While Kelly and Gwen had their moments, it was Team Niall that stole the spotlight with a surprising genre twist. Niall, who has quickly made a name for himself as a sharp and empathetic coach, had his team perform a medley of contemporary pop hits. He urged his artists to make each song their own, and they delivered a series of performances that were both fresh and nostalgic. One artist took on a Justin Timberlake hit, infusing it with indie rock vibes, while another contestant delivered a hauntingly beautiful acoustic version of a Billie Eilish track that had everyone, including Michael Buble, nodding in approval. Niall's strategic song choices allowed his team to shine, and it was clear that he's in the game to win it. John Legend, known for his precision and technical coaching style, pushed his team to near perfection. A standout moment of the night came from a jazz-inspired rendition of My Funny Valentine. The performance was smooth, sultry, and technically flawless, embodying everything John preaches about control and phrasing. Another artist from John's team wowed the crowd with a gospel-infused rendition of a Stevie Wonder classic. It was the perfect combination of vocal power and emotional resonance, leaving the judges stunned. But amid all these incredible performances, the evening's most dramatic moment came when Michael Buble, serving as a special advisor, faced his toughest decision yet. Known for his own silky smooth vocals and mastery of jazz and pop standards, Buble was tasked with helping the coaches make critical decisions about who would move forward. As the night went on, it was clear that Buble had a soft spot for a particular contestant from Team Niall, who had just performed a heartfelt cover of Feeling Good, a song made famous by none other than Buble himself. The contestant's performance was breathtaking, full of passion, and a unique twist on the classic song. It was a bold choice, and it clearly paid off, as even the other coaches were visibly moved. But then came the dilemma. Another artist from Team Niall delivered an equally stunning performance, this time a stripped-down acoustic version of Coldplay's Fix You. The audience was spellbound, caught in the emotional intensity of the performance. With both artists delivering near-perfect performances, Michael Buble was visibly torn. He praised the first contestant for their raw emotion and powerful interpretation of Feeling Good, calling it a masterclass in vocal dynamics. Yet he also commended the second artist for their subtlety and emotional depth, describing their rendition of Fix You as hauntingly beautiful. Buble's internal conflict was palpable as he weighed the technical prowess of one performance against the emotional gravitas of the other. The coaches, too, were split. Niall looked equally conflicted, proud of his team's growth, but realizing he would have to make a heart-wrenching decision. Kelly noted that while one performance had vocal fireworks, the other had an emotional connection that was impossible to ignore. Gwen praised the boldness of Feeling Good, but John couldn't stop talking about the vulnerability in Fix You. In the end, it was Buble who made the final recommendation, and his choice shocked the audience. After much deliberation, he leaned toward the artist who performed Fix You, citing the emotional depth and connection as the deciding factor. The crowd erupted in a mix of cheers and gasps, and Niall gave a heartfelt goodbye to the contestant who didn't make it through.